Courage! Good afternoon, sir.
I have a bit of coin again, and I'd like to throw it around. Shall we play dice?
What game would you like to play?
Nice. As it should.
Let's play.
I'll have a beer.
What a load of shit.
That's a load of shit.
Whatever.
What's the hold up, innkeeper?
I've heard about you, but you can't beat me. Let it be now. I want to play too, you know. What rotten luck.
God bless you.
Maybe you should have saved it.
So what's it going to be?
That's enough for me. Well, you're not afraid of anything. Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything. If I was you, I'd take it.
Aye, spear over gold, I say.
Good day. Like that? Greetings. And now I'll fuck it all up. Or not. Sacra! No harm done. It wasn't very good anyway.
Greetings to you, friend.
And now we'll see. Hopefully I'll do it again. Sacre! If my luck keeps up, it'll all be over soon. That's enough for me. Enough. That's it for me. I just can't believe it.
Curva! That was my favourite.
Courage!
You have a kind master, eh? Much?
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Greetings.
You silly doggy.
See you later.
I apologise.
Well, this doesn't seem too bad.
Almost done.
Excuse me.
What do you need?
My body is...
And what?
I'd like to get to know one of your...
Great. But I'll...
Let's talk about the prop.
Certainly. You certainly won't regret it. My baths are first class. Look, don't try that again. I've no need for stuff like that. Oof. I'd rather wash mine as clothes than this. I apologise.
Henry, I'm glad you turned up. I could use some advice. What do you think of this sword? I paid Osina my last few groschen for it, and even had to paint a lewd picture above his bed. But I feel like he cheated me.
Well, honestly, I can't tell much at a glance. But why do you even need a sword? Are your customers refusing to pay?
No, I'm preparing for my final unfinished work here in the Trotsky region. A duel to the death.
And who do you want to fight?
His name is Burkhard, a thief, a bandit, and above all, a murderer. There's been a bounty on his head for quite some time.
And you've suddenly decided to become a protector of the region?
It's not the region I want to protect. It's my own sanity. I feel like someone keeps whispering in my ear, Burkhard must die. He must die. Over and over again. I can't even work anymore.
Why's that?
It's because I know Burkhard. He's the old acquaintance I need to meet.
What kind of man is this Burkhard, anyway?
A vile one, if you can call him a man at all. He's known for beating his victims to death with a helmet, just for pleasure. He even has a special notch on it, just for that purpose.
Well, if you've known this man for so long, why are you only deciding to get rid of him now?
Don't think I just woke up one day and decided to go kill him. Honestly, when I found out he was here, my first thought was to run. But on my way out of here, I was nearly hit by an arrow.
The archer and the gambler?
Mm-hmm. I realized it was a sign. I couldn't run, so I started looking for ways to get rid of Burkhard.
What kind of ways?
I'm not sure I should even tell you.
Look at me. At everything I've done for you? Don't you think you can trust me?
Henry. My friend. All right, I won't beat around the bush. You know how I said I feel like someone keeps whispering in my ear. Burgard must die. He must die. I can't sleep, eat, or work because of it. So I've tried to get that murderer out of my head using some unchristian methods. That shrine and the egg. They weren't about my artistic experiments, but my desperation.
What were you doing at Veles's shrine?
When our Lord wouldn't help me, I tried praying to someone else.
What was the egg for? You're not hunting down a basilisk somewhere, are you?
No, definitely not. I really did use it for the paint. And also for a kind of prayer.
Holy Mary.
She wasn't the one I prayed to.
You've just been leading me on this whole time.
I can't deny it. But thanks to you, I've had some good days.
Well, that's nice for you.
I'm sorry. I know I used you. And I regret it.
You know what? Let's not talk about it anymore. So, you're just going to trade your brush for a sword and kill a wanted murderer, yeah?
What else can I do? I can't get him out of my head. And the law clearly doesn't care. So let God judge us. I'll challenge Burkhard to a fair duel.
I don't mean to underestimate you, but there wouldn't be anything fair about that. Fine, but I still don't understand why this man weighs so heavily on your mind. How do you know him?
No, I can't tell you that.
Are you serious?
I'm sorry, Henry. I know I'm not giving you many answers, but believe me, I'm telling you everything I can.
You lied to me the whole time. You dodged all my questions. I'm not going to send you to your death. We'll have to come up with another way to deal with Burkhard.
I don't see any other way. I've waited 35 years to see someone take down that bastard. And in the meantime, he's lived his whole life in freedom. Do you know how many lives he took from others?
Isn't there another way to solve this?
And how? Wait for a miracle? Or for him to drop dead?
What if I somehow persuaded him to leave? Would that help?
No, I'm not afraid he'll do anything to me, but I can't bear the thought that the bastard is still alive.
I'll take care of him myself. After all, it wouldn't be the first time I've nudged justice along.
I can't ask that of you. I've already involved you more than is healthy for your immortal soul.
Don't worry. If I end up in hell, it certainly won't be because of your Burkhard.
Henry, do you mean it?
If I challenge him to a duel, it'll still be fair, won't it?
I suppose so.
How will I know it's Burkhard?
I'd say his sins will be written all over his face, but I'm not naive. He'll definitely have his helmet with a notch on the brim.
Who put the bounty on him?
If I remember correctly, it was the bailiff of Troskowitz, and that means something. I've heard Thrush isn't one to part with his money easily, but without proper proof, he won't give you the bounty.
A fella like that won't be alone, will he? Does he have a gang?
I'd bet my boots he does. At least half a dozen men. But since we're on the subject, I'd like to ask you for something. Burkhard likes to recruit young lads with no sense of purpose in life. He promises them money, wenches, and respect, and they repay him with blind loyalty. Sometimes even with their lives. Feel free to rough them up a bit or kick their asses, but don't kill them. I know very well they're not evil, just lost souls. And I feel sorry for people like that.
How do you know so much about them?
Let's just say I've met a few of them before.
All right. I'll try not to hurt them. Unless it's absolutely necessary. If you were preparing to face him, you must know where to find him, right?
Not exactly, unfortunately. They say he's hiding somewhere in Apollonia, and that was enough for me. I plan to find him by ear. A gang like that can be heard miles away.
So, now I know everything. And don't worry, it'll all turn out fine.
Are you sure I shouldn't handle this myself? Or at least go with you?
It'll be simpler this way. Trust me.
All right, then. And thank you, friend.
Hey, you're not allowed here.
Correct, you nightcrawler. I'm sorry.
I'm at your service, sir.
Greetings. What do you...
I need something...
Excellent. It was a pleasure doing business with you, sir. You silly baby. You shouldn't be hanging around here, friend.
God bless you, sir.
came to tell you I found Nickvart. Well, he's dead. He overestimated his strength on his little excursion.
I won't lie. I'm so relieved. Thanks for stopping by.
My respects.
Good to see you.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
Not bad, so far. Good to see you.
God be with you.
You dare to show your face to me after what you did at my daughter's wedding?
I apologise. I'm so sorry I ruined the wedding like that.
So you should be. And you should apologise to my daughter Agnes too. The poor girl's been down since the wedding. And it's all your fault.
Christ be praised. Good day.
Is it true there's a murderer raising havoc in the region? A fella by the name of Burkhard?
Great. So word's already spread?
Indeed. Especially since you put a bounty on his head.
What else was I supposed to do? I don't have enough men to catch him, and no one's sending reinforcements from Trotsky. And anyway, why are you so interested?
If the bounty's worth it, I could deal with Burkhard.
Well, that would take a thorn out of my side. I just hope I'm not left picking up what's left of you in the forest afterward.
What do you actually know about Burkhard?
Apparently, he came here from somewhere near Kuttenberg, where he was robbing and murdering wealthy German merchants. He'd always pick a target, and at night, while his men looted the shop, he'd sneak into the bedroom and...
And what?
And then he'd bludgeon those poor souls to death with a helmet. He'd just beat them to death with it. They say he made a special groove in it so it would go easier. And he doesn't even clean the helmet. He wears it caked with blood as a warning. Is what he's known for. Burkhard the Bloody, they call him.
That really does sound pretty horrifying.
It turns my stomach. And I'm neither a German nor a merchant. But Jörg, who has a shop right next to my rat house, can hardly sleep.
What bounty did you put on Burkhard?
A decent purse of groschen. I'm not exactly made of money, but I reckon I don't need to tell you this is a grave matter.
Thanks. I don't need to know more. Take care.
What do you need, sir?
I need something repaired.
Excellent. Yes, good sir.
Burkhard and his band should be skulking around here somewhere.
Krví celou strakatou. Bez zbraně se utkal šelmou. Stačilo se vohnat helmou.
peklo přežijem.
Burkhard, Burkhard.
A pak se s ním opijem.
Burkhard, Burkhard. Kdo je tady velký pán? Burkhard, Burkhard. Bojí se ho ďábel sám. Burkhard, Burkhard. Kdo má helmu zubatou? Burkhard, Burkhard. Krví celou strakatou. Burkhard, Burkhard. Bez zbraně se utkal šelmou. Burkhard, Burkhard. Stačilo se ohnat helmou. Burkhard, Burkhard. S nimi peklo přežijem. Burkhard, Burkhard. A pak se s ním opijem. Burkhard, Burkhard.
To arms!
There's no
Show your
escape! Victory
What do you
or
want?
death! For glory and carnage! Dawn!
Useless. Bad luck.
I killed Burkhard the Bloody, so you can put him out of your mind. Well, right after you pay me the bounty.
Not so fast, lad. Do you have any proof?
I have his helmet. Look at the ridged brim. Perfectly made for murder.
That's the one. I don't even want to know how many people it's sent to their graves. Well, at least there's one less swine in the world.
What's new in the county, Master Bailiff?
I was just visited by one of the local peasants. He said he found more fresh graves behind his field, just below the village, along the road to Nabokov.
What do you mean, more? You sound like this isn't the first time.
That we found someone buried. And that's about...
That sounds interesting.
Go!
Easy, easy. Nice and slow. Whoa, whoa.
If I bump into him, I'll be sure to tell him to come and see me.
I'm sorry.
God be with you, Henry.
I'd say you can sleep peacefully again. Burkhard is dead. I killed him.
Finally. After all these years. But
what?
I don't know. I suppose I thought I'd feel a lot more relieved. All those years of suffering. And what's at the end of it? Still the same emptiness. But don't let that trouble you. Tell me what you did with Burkhard's gang.
I made it myself. You? Don't lie. Where would you have learnt how to do that? You think it's hard? Planing a few planks of wood and nailing them together?
Of course, I was careful. They didn't even notice me. Ugh. But whether any of them will change their ways, I can't say. Maybe I just made someone else's life harder in the future.
That's possible, I won't lie to you. But even so, I'm proud of you. By the way, what about Burkhard's helmet? Do you have it with you?
Sure. Why do you ask?
I was just thinking it could use a splash of color. And not just it. I could paint that cursed helmet on your shield. What do you say?
Do whatever you think best. I'm just glad you didn't get yourself killed.
Just make sure you don't regret it later. But I truly appreciate everything you've done for me. I hope you know that. And before you go, I'll paint that helmet nicely for you. You'll be amazed.
Now, gratitude is a fine thing, but still. I saved you from wolves, looked for pagan shrines and basilisk eggs for you. Don't you think you owe me something?
If it's about coin...
To start with, a few clear answers would do. What really happened between you and Burkhard? You said you knew him. How?
Henry, please, don't ask me about him. I'll gladly talk with you about anything else, but I want to put him out of my head for good. Out of both of them.
What's your real name? Voiter doesn't seem to suit you. And that Voitechus? I can never remember it.
See? And both are true. One in Czech and the other in Latin. But I've had many names in my life. Some completely ordinary. Others so grand they'd leave you breathless. But just call me Voiter. And don't trouble yourself with the rest. Oh, would it change anything between us if I told you I'm now Wizard Zito or John Barleycorn?
Where did you get that skull of yours?
What kind of question is that? Where did you get yours?
What? Well, obviously, it's mine. I've had it since I was born.
See? And it's the same with me. Maybe I didn't have it in the cradle, but it's always been here, waiting for me. Somewhere
What really happened between you and those two who tied you to that tree?
You just have to keep reminding me of that, don't you?
Don't laugh. I mean it. You say they cheated you at dice, and they say you foretold their deaths with that skull of yours. I'd rather believe you, but I'm not entirely sure.
Neither am I. Of anything, anyone, or ever. But we know each other well enough, don't we? Have I ever foretold anything for you? Or cursed you?
No.
Then stop asking me about those two, or I'll do it.
How did you really find out about Velis's shrine? Even the locals have almost forgotten it.
You'd be surprised at all the things I know, and all the things you could know, if you stopped now and then to think.
Well, thanks a lot for your answer.
Are you angry with me? I swear I haven't lied to you.
Only because you didn't tell me anything worthwhile. You're quick to change your tune, aren't you?
It's just... everything is more complicated than it seems. But you're right. You deserve an answer. Except, between these walls, it's hard for me to open up. I need to be on solid ground, at home, to speak more freely. My work here in the Trotsky region is finally done, but I'll stay a little while longer. I'd like to get to know the place better, and with a bit of luck, I won't end up tied to a tree this time. But I'll head home soon, to Kutenberg. You know what? Stop by and see me there sometime. I'm sure we'll have plenty to talk about.
What if I want my shield painted again? Where can I find you?
Like I said, I'll be staying here for a little while. But if we meet in Kutenberg, I'd be happy to paint something for you there too.
Holy God.
All right then. I'll meet you in Kutenberg.
I can't wait, my friend.
Holy guardian and protector of my soul and body, forgive me every transgression which I have committed this day, and deliver me from every craft of evil. Amen.
Oh, you mutt.
What are you whistling for?
Easy. Easy. Nice and slow.
You have a kind master, eh, Mutt?
I'm in no mood for nonsense.
Great.
So no messing
Happy
about.
to be of
got it?
service. Take care, sir. Oh my God!
What do you have for...
Nothing to your liking, sir.
Quick! Whoa! Whoa!
God grant you health.
Greetings to you two.
Tell me then, what did he give you for it?
Sure, I tell you, and you dob me in.
Crazy? Why would I dob you in?
Look, just drop it, will you? Gossiping about it won't do anyone any good.
You think I'll blurt it out to the first person I meet?
No, I just want to be sure nobody finds out. You never know.
My respects.
Greetings, my friend.
I need to get to the Kuttenberg region.
Then get ready to spend a few days in the carriage, mate. 'Cause of those bloody bandits, we got to take all sorts of detours and stay off the main roads. But if you got the time and the coin...
Here you go.
All right, give me a mo. I'll get the carriage and horses ready. Good. All done. The carriage is ready.
Let's get going.
Damned weather.
Good doggy. Good boy.
Henry? Is that you?
Who else would it be? Good to see you.
Likewise. Come, let's have a chat. I've got big news for you. Henry! So you finally came. Welcome to my workshop.
Thanks for the invitation.
I should be the one thanking you for everything you've done for me. But first, I need to show you something. Come on. So, what do you think of it?
Well, honestly, I don't see much in it yet.
I admit, right now it's just a few strokes. But can't you see what's in them? Try looking to the future a bit.
Well, judging by how excited you look, I'd say this will be your great masterpiece, right?
Exactly. My whole life, I've hoped to paint something amazing, something people will remember even 100 years from now. And I believe this is it.
Well, that makes me happy. So what's it going to be when it's done?
An altar. The greatest and most magnificent thing you can ever paint. Frescoes of hunting scenes are nothing compared to this. The abbot of Sedlitz Monastery got a St. Vitus relic from Sigismund and wants to redesign half the chapel for it. The best craftsmen in the entire town are working on it.
The best? So how did you end up involved in it?
What the hell are you doing here?
I just wanted to greet an old friend. It must be 20 years since we last met. While I was painting for the lords in Italy, you surely didn't even set foot outside Gutenberg.
Is that why you came? To strut around?
Not at all. I came to console you. That big commission of yours for Sedlets. Well, it seems the abbot finally came to his senses and picked someone better.
What? That's impossible. The abbot and I have an agreement.
You had an agreement. Don't tell me you've learnt nothing since the last time.
How dare you?
Go on then. Spit it out.
You fucker. That's what Wojta wanted to say. But unlike you, he has enough decency to bite his tongue.
So he hired you for his dirty work? Maybe he's finally learned something over the years. Now, I really must be off, but do stop by the Baths at the horse market sometime. We can reminisce about the good old days. And if you ask nicely, I might even let you watch me paint.
Who is that?
His name is Bellissimo, and he paints too.
Did I hear that right? He stole your commission for your big project?
I'm afraid so.
And why did he treat you like a leper?
Let's just say we haven't been on the best of terms for quite some time. But that's not important now.
You're always saying that. This isn't important. Leave it be. Now's not the time. I can't tell you that. Damn it, Wojta, I'm trying to help you. But how am I supposed to do that if you won't tell me anything?
Oh, all right. Years ago, Bellissimo and I studied together. And we were actually friends, in a way. He was the one who suggested I start going by some Latin name. He said it would make a better impression outside Bohemia. His real name is Bella, but he started calling himself Bellissimo. It never really caught on here, though. People called him Bullshitimo. And it suited him. He turned out to be a proper backstabber. We haven't spoken for years.
What do you plan to do now?
As far as I can tell, I have two options. Either tuck my tail between my legs and forget about the job, or find a way to get rid of Bellissimo. How the hell did that bastard pull it off? I had an agreement with the abbot.
Giving up is not an option. So, we need to get rid of him.
We?
Of course. You didn't think I'd leave you to handle this on your own, did you? What if we dug up some dirt on him and explained why it'd be in his best interest to give up the commission?
It's true that Bellissimo's conscience is filthier than my apron, and it doesn't even bother him. Did you hear the way he smugly invited me to the Baths? Ha! But you know what? You should pay him a visit there. Try to find something we can use against him. And more importantly, how the devil he managed to snatch that job away from me.
Where did Bellissimo say you should visit him?
At the Baths near the horse market. We used to go there together. And it seems he's decided to move in there now. Oh, yes. He always dragged me to the Baths. Spent his last groschen there. And when they threw us out, we went next door to the garden. Bellissimo even set up a small workshop there for himself. At that time, I had no idea what kind of scoundrel he truly was.
Do you think he tells his secrets to the bathmaids? Girls usually don't care much for the ramblings of an old rake.
What do you mean, old? Bellissimo's 6 months younger than me. And you'd be surprised how captivating he can be. People always ate out of his hand. Even I once did.
What if I went straight to Bellissimo, put a knife to his throat, and told him to drop the commission?
No, knowing him, he'd promise you the moon and stars, then go running to Sedlets to complain. And I'd be left with nothing.
All right. I'll go to the baths and see if I can dig up some dirt on him.
Ask the proprietor about him. Her name's Beatrice. We know each other a bit, so she might be willing to help us. Meanwhile, I'll head to Sedlets to find out what's got into the abbot.
How's life treating you? Christ, wounds! Watch out with that horse!
Yes? Hmm?
People in England, they'll take a mile.
At your service, sir. But I'm not giving them a single groschen until I see cut stones, lime, scaffolding, and
The
20
customers
men
have been
working
singing
their
your
asses
praises
off.
recently. I do the best. What can I do for you?
I hear your services here are so renowned that even one famous painter comes to visit you.
One? Well, we've entertained whole crowds of painters here. Sadly, most of them have a bit of trouble keeping their brushes firm.
Interesting. The one I'm looking for is called Bellissime.
Oh, him. Oh dear, what's he done now?
That Bellissimo robbed my friend of his job, so I want to settle things with him.
Well, that's certainly not the first time and won't be the last. But if you're planning to break his face, kindly take it outside.
What do you even have against him? Doesn't he pay?
It's not that, but he drinks like a fish. And when he's finished everything he's got upstairs in his room, he comes down among my guests. How many times have I had to kick him out to sleep it off in that shack of his, in his garden, opposite the bathhouse? Oh, you couldn't even imagine the things drunks like Bellissimo think they can get away with around my girls.
What's Bellissimo been doing to you girls?
Nothing now. As long as I can help it. I keep a close watch on him to make sure he doesn't try anything. He swears he's repentant and that, but he doesn't look like it at all.
How come?
Because he's just an old drunk and a lecher. When I was a little girl, I actually liked him. Even his friend. They were always laughing and sketching something. But then I found out what a scoundrel he is. And the fact that he kneels to pray in his old age now and then, just for show, doesn't change a thing.
What's the story with Bellissimo's piety?
I'd like to know that too. When he first came here, he kept crossing himself as if the devil himself was standing behind him. But then he went to Sedlets, and ever since, he's back to being the same old swine as before. There's definitely some dodgy business behind it, mark my words.
Where would I actually find Bellissimo?
Like I said, mostly here, in the baths, in that garden of his, just across the street, or up in his room. He spends most of his time there.
And what does he do there? Paint?
More like getting plastered. Drinks all night till dawn, then spends the day sleeping or sitting in the garden.
Which room belongs to Bellissimo?
I'll tell you exactly. The one that reeks of booze the most. You can smell it from the attic all the way down here. The girls always have to air it out before they take someone in. Who knows what that slob is doing up there? Drinking certainly isn't the end of it.
Couldn't I have a quick look around? Maybe I'll find something that'll let you kick him out for good.
You've no idea how much I'd like that. But unfortunately, if anyone found out I was letting strangers into the rooms, I might as well shut the place down. If you want to hang around here, pay for a wench.
Can I find Bellissimo somewhere else?
You'll have to ask him yourself. I don't keep track of his every move.
Listen, you said Bellissimo used to have a friend. Was his name Voiter, by any chance?
The very one. Well, do you know him? Well, a bit eccentric, but a really decent fella. Maybe too decent.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, nothing. I curse about Bellissimo because he drives me mad, but I don't feel right telling you about Voiter.
You can tell me. Voiter is my friend. I'm helping him with something now, but you know him. He doesn't tell me everything. And I'm afraid that without the whole truth, I might only end up harming him.
Fine. All right. You know, Voiter and Bellissimo were friends. Well, friends. Bellissimo kept dragging Voiter around, and Voiter was too meek to say no. Bellissimo even stuck his nose into Voiter's first big job, but then he managed to have Voiter kicked off the job and took all the benefits for himself. But how he pulled that off, only the two of them know.
Thank you for everything. You've been a great help.
You're welcome. And please, watch out for Voiter.
I'll have a jug of wine.
Innkeeper, you got anything to eat?
goes that? You've no business here.
Maybe next time then.
I need a bath.
And what?
Do you have some pretty girl here?
Don't worry.
I can't wait.
Excellent. Pay up and we can get started.
Let's talk about the price.
Certainly. No problem. Excellent. You'll find exactly what you were looking for in my baths.
Don't be afraid to tell me what you want next time. There's no need to be embarrassed. Anyway, now to have a bath.
Was? This door was locked. I've plenty of time to find you. You can't hide from me. Wo bist du? That's odd. Who opened this?
Ugh, reeks of booze in here. This must be Bellissimo's room. Bellissimo is working for the monastery for free because he is afraid of going to hell. That could come in handy.
What are you doing here? You aren't allowed here.
Easy! I surrender!
Ah! Here you are! You're that bastard who's been snooping around on other people's property. I'll have none of that! You'll pay a fine, and then you'll show me what you've stolen.
Look, can you keep a secret?
What are you talking about? What secret?
Look, we're both men, aren't we?
Where are you going with this? You're testing my patience.
It's like this. Yesterday, I met this pretty girl. She makes yarn. And you know what they say about girls who work with spinning wheels?
No? What?
They're really good in bed.
That's a good one.
Well, this yarn spinner, she was very afraid her mother would find out we planned on meeting. So she gives me these complicated directions on where to meet her. At high noon, I stood at the shadow of the tallest linden tree, and step by step, I set out. Then all of a sudden, I look around and realise I have no idea where I am. The girl's nowhere to be seen, and people are yelling at me. That girl made a right fool of me.
That's what you get for thinking with your prick.
Aye. I've had enough embarrassment for one lifetime. Can't we just let this one slide?
All right, then. I'll turn a blind eye, just this once.
Hands off the door, all right? Be on your way!
Fountain? Where does the water come from? Here, in the middle of the city.
My humble respect.
Go away.
That looks like a bloody expensive watch.
Nice and slow. Quick! Whoa!
You're in need of money, friend.
We need to talk. True enough. I need to pay the tithe and give something to the church.
Isn't it a bit early?
The taste is full.
You silly beggar.
Day for some
Right,
fine bread.
Tell me then, what did he give you for it?
Sure, I tell
A
you.
blessed morning to you. We're now open.
We're open. Good morning. Come and take a look. Quality good.
Wonderful day for a wonderful purchase.
God bless you.
You're up early. What'll it be?
What do you...
What can you do, sir? Maybe next time, then.
Thank you. Fine day. Come and take bumping. Pots for sale. See you around then. Hot here.
I apologise.
All quality wares.
Oh, Jay.
Greetings.
Pots for sale! Big for ended up in the shop. Let this be a warning to you Careful. all of what happens when you steal other people's property.
Wanker! Ah! Now you'll die. Ha!
Why did you do that? These days, no one's ever really safe.
Take that!
Come on, then.
I'll slice you up. Hey, stop it! You're lucky I don't kick shit.
Huh?
I feel
Carefully.
around.
Hey, what are you lying here for?
My respects.
Don't be coy. My wares will bring you joy.
The city council has decided to help King Sigismund's army to keep watch, so we can sleep. I'm looking for some word a couple of arrows.
Won't it again?
Hillary.
Shot by the Emperor Charles.
So you can...
Why the long face?
Oh, I've just got this nasty premonition.
Check soil!
An elegant... Jesus Christ be praised.
What are you doing here, Goodman?
What does it look like? I'm handing out wine from my vineyard.
You're giving it away for free?
My vineyard is new, and the folks in this town are damn stubborn. So I figured I'd pour a cask or two into them, and maybe they'd get a taste for it. What about your good self? Would you like to try it?
Free wine? I'd be a fool to say no to that.
My thoughts exactly, Goodman. Here you are, to your health. I'm curious what you'll think of it.
I have to say, I didn't expect that. You're right, it has a real bite to it.
Forgive me, Goodman, but say no more. In vino veritas, and the truth in my wine is that I'm a fool, an idiot whose wife is cuckolding him, whose children can't stand him, and even the dog pisses in his boots every morning. And my wine tastes like dog piss as well. I never should have bought that damned vineyard. If it wasn't for those fucking monks selling their wine everywhere they can, I might have a chance. Not like this.
Is there anything I could do to help you?
With the dog pissing in my boots? Well, I'm not sure. I tried sticking his snout in it, putting pepper in my boots, and nothing worked. Piss in my boots again the next morning.
I meant your business troubles.
Oh, I see. Maybe you could. If you're not from around here, that is.
No, I'm not.
Allow me to introduce myself. Caspar Rudolph, vineyard owner and a not very successful wine seller.
I'm Henry.
Maybe you could help me, Henry. I'm looking for someone who's not well known in Kuttenberg. Someone who can pretend to be someone else, if you know what I mean.
Sure, why not? If all you need is someone folk won't recognize.
The monks in Setlet's monastery make excellent wine. They call it the monastery secret. People can't get enough of it, and I can't figure out what their secret is. But I intend to find out.
Right. I understand what you want from me. But if it's a secret, it won't be easy.
No, it won't. But don't worry. I have a plan. The custodian of the monastery vineyard has a relative in town, an innkeeper called Havel. And this Havel is a real know-it-all when it comes to wine. He really likes to boast about it. If you were to pose as a sommelier who's just come back from abroad, I'm sure he'd be happy to talk to you, and maybe he'll reveal something.
That won't be a problem. I've drunk so much wine I know all about it.
Excellent. But I also have this clever book all about wine by Buschek of Velhartitze. I'm sure you'll learn a thing or two from it.
The book might come in handy. Can I borrow it?
When I said I have it, that wasn't, entirely accurate.
What's the truth, then?
The book belongs to me, but I lent it to someone, and she hasn't given it back yet. Miss Adleta Mannlicher should have it. I lent it to her during our, let's call it our friendship, which has come to an end.
If it's awkward for you to go to her, I'll sort it out.
It won't be that simple. Adleta used to have rather more friends than might be expected of a respectable young woman. But her family's patience ran out, so they arranged her marriage and put an end to her dalliances. Since then, Adleta has been confined to her room and guarded like the crown jewels.
And you want me to break in?
Well, yes. Master swordsmith Mannlicher has a house in Lethlilskar Street. Adleta is either locked in her room or walks in the gardens behind the Italian court, where she is guarded by her brother. The Mannlichers don't want any more problems.
It doesn't matter. I'll find a way to get the book back.
Great! Any more questions?
Do you have any idea what this secret might be?
They're monks, so it could be anything. Maybe they put the crushed up bones of saints in it, or they sing hymns to the wine. How should I know?
Do you really think Havel would just tell me the secret? You don't even know if he actually knows it. Or it might just be a rumor.
Havel really is a bit thick. Either the monks have a secret and Havel will tell you, or there's no secret and Havel will confirm it.
I'll get right on it then.
Excellent. And don't forget, making an impression is the main thing. You look like you can handle it. Good luck. Farewell, good sir. Taste the delicious Kuttenberg wine from the best grapes ripened in the Czech sun.
I've figured out what's going on with your Bellissimo.
I'm really trying. Honestly.
What? What did you say?
Me? Oh, nothing. So, tell me, how did Bellissimo manage to take my commission?
It's really simple. He'll do it for free. In exchange for painting the altar, the monks in the monastery will pray for him so that God forgives all his past and future sins.
That bastard. Even if they prayed for him until Judgment Day, he'd still end up in hell.
That's exactly what Bellissimo's afraid of. Or at least, that's how it came across from the agreement he made with the abbot.
So he's afraid of hell, our Bellissimo. Well, that's something we could use. But we need to get him out of the bath somehow.
That shouldn't be too much of a problem. Beatrice told me Bellissimo drinks in his room, but when he runs out of booze, he goes downstairs and causes such a ruckus that they have to throw him out. After that, he sleeps in his workshop, in that garden across from the baths.
Oh. Well, that's perfect. An isolated place, away from people. If we set it up properly, he might just fall for it.
Fall for what?
That the Horned One himself has come for him.
Now this is getting interesting. What's your plan?
It's simple. First, we need to get Bellissimo drunk enough to be thrown out of the baths, but instead of a cozy bed in the garden, he'll find the Prince of Hell waiting for him. You'll disguise yourself.
I'll disguise myself.
Bellissimo would recognize me, for heaven's sake. And in the disguise, you'll tell Bellissimo he's damned to hell. And if he wants to save his soul, he'll leave Kuttenberg and beg the Pope for forgiveness. Actually, both of them. And then farewell, Bellissimo. Settle its altar, here I come.
I tell you, it's insane. But, who knows? If we get Bellissimo good and shit-faced, he might fall for it. So, I heard this isn't the first time Bellissimo has taken your job. How did it happen before?
I don't really know. We were painting the Guildhouse crest here in town. Everything was going fine. But one morning, when I arrived, they threw me out. They said Bellissimo would finish it himself, and if I dared complain, they'd make sure I never painted another stroke in this town. How that bastard pulled it off, I never found out. And honestly, I don't even want to know anymore. It's in the past. I just want to get this commission back.
So, how are we going to turn me into a devil?
First, we'll get you some tattered clothes, chains, something like a tail, and horns. And you'll need a proper snout. Once I paint it all a bit... You know what? Bring me a bassinet with a visor, 3 torches, and 5 eggs.
5 eggs?
They're the most important part of all this.
If I have to give them to the toads to hatch again...
Don't worry. We're done with that.
And how do you plan to get Bellissimo drunk? The madam said he drinks in his room and only comes downstairs when he has to.
I'm not saying I've got everything figured out yet, but I'll definitely come up with something before you get back.
All right. I'll go and gather all those things.
Squares on the market. Come and take a
Rice,
look.
grease, fresh.
Maybe next time then.
Show me your wares.
Thank you. And come again, sir.
Come and take a look. Don't be shy.
Quality
Come
goods.
closer and take a look. Quality goods here.
You'll see this. Greetings, sir.
Good at fortifications you can't defend.
I'll tell you. No fucking good at all.
Come and...
Lord be with you.
Would you...
What can you do? Maybe next time then, sir.
I hope you find what you're looking for next time, good sir.
May God give you help.
Excuse me. Fine day for some fine wares. Come and take your pick.
Don't be shy. Come closer and take a look. Quality goods here.
The pillory for the good, the gallows for the wicked.
Pots here, twice fired.
I went to confession yesterday, and that old priest...
Are you going to do what we
Welcome,
talked
good.
about?
It's good to see you. Nothing to your liking, sir. That nobleman came back. He said he's not going to let it drop.
Verdammt hochnäsig.
Hochner.
Do you have enough onions for the soup?
I don't think so.
Thank you, sir. And come again.
Quality goods here.
For anyone who wants to learn the true art of the Langschwert.
Do. You are a brave Fechter. Why not test
I
yourself
heard
against the
that there are
Meister?
some Fechter
No
here
man in
Kuttenberg.
Kuttenberg is
Let
as good
them
as
step forward
Menhard.
and prove their skill.
What's
If
going
they
on
have
here?
the courage for
Meister
it.
Menhard is challenging all comers. He's the best Fechter wide and far.
No better can you
I
find
heard that there
this
are
to,
some Fechter here
brave?
in Kuttenberg.
Or do you
Let
not
them
believe?
step forward and prove
So
their
try
skill,
him.
if they
Challenge
have
him.
courage for it. My respects.
Tell me something about Master
If any
Menhard.
of you want
better
to
ask
learn the
Menhard,
art of
not me.
fechten properly, do not waste your time with the local amateurs. It is better to learn with a true Meister like me.
My humble respects.
Gepriesen sei der Herr. What do you need?
Who are you?
Ich bin Menhard, ein Meister des Langschwerts aus Frankfurt. You will not find ein besser Meister for miles around, I tell you. And with whom do I have die Ehre? Who are you?
Henry. I'm pleased to meet you.
Heinrich. Sehr schön. A famous German König once also bore that name. He contributed to the founding of the Heiliges Römisches Reich. A wise diplomat and brave warrior. Since you carry such a name, I offer you a duel. You can prove you too possess the courage and soul of a warrior. And do not bring shame to your famous name. When you show me how you handle a sword, I can tell you what to improve.
Do you normally challenge people to duels on the street?
No, normalerweise nicht. But things in Kuttenberg sind nicht normal. I came from Frankfurt to teach the art des Fechtens on the invitation of your King Wenzel. But here in Kuttenberg, I have been treated with disrespect and dishonesty. Nobody cares about the king's decision. That is why I must defend my claim in another way. Where words fail, das Schwert shall speak. Therefore I issue challenges to duels. I am looking for brave men to take them on as Studenten. The rest I want to prove cowards.
Are you really the best swordsman in these parts?
Richtig. No man is better. Certainly not the Kuttenberger Fechter, who falsely call themselves Meister. I am the only true Meister here. If you do not believe me, try me. I challenge you to a duel mit Langschwertern.
All right. At least we'll see if you're telling the truth, or just puffing out your chest.
Wunderbar. I always like a good Kampf. But the Schwerter will be blunt, yeah? We do not want to lose our handsome faces, no? I'll lend you ein Schwert, aber kein Harnisch. No armor, only clothing. That is the best Kampf.
Sure. Just training swords. No armor. Works for me.
Good. Take off the steel and armor. You can keep your gambeson and let us get to work.
Du, you are a brave Fechter.
Ich bin ein Meisterfechter.
Against the Meister.
All right, Menhard. I'm ready for a duel.
Gut, Heinrich. How about eine Wette?
Wette?
Wie sagt man das? A bet for some groschen, yeah? If you believe in yourself.
Naturally. We're not going to work up a sweat for nothing, right? A nice wager will bring some tension into it.
Good, good. I like your attitude. We have spoken enough. Let us do it.
We've got it all.
So, Heinrich, are you ready?
The finest wares, quality goods.
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's do it.
For a wonderful... Take your pick.
That's enough! You know full well you've no right to conduct the art of sword fighting here. That's the privilege of our brotherhood.
Halt die Klappe. I am Meister of Longsword. You well know this right. We have, from the charter of your King Wenzel himself.
Meister Menhart, let me remind you that your petition was discussed by the town council, and your claim was rejected.
That decision was not just, and it went against the will of your king.
There's no use arguing, Deutscher. The council represents the king, and the council has decided in his name. Nicholas of Prague here is also a master longswordsman, and we don't need another. Any more than we need your foreign poses.
Right then. So I will face your Nikolaus, or any other man. We shall see then, who is der wahre Meister, and who is just full of hot air.
Well, I'm ready when you are, Master Menhart.
No, I forbid any dueling here.
Master Nicholas, do not allow yourself to be provoked by this German cockbaiting. No doubt where they come from, they would rather hack each other in the streets than respect law and order. But here, we have more sense and dignity. If anyone is to clash swords here, it will only be when our brotherhood convenes a tournament, not when some Hundsfott feels like it.
Fick dich, du Metzgerschwein. Enough of this, all of you! The council has decided this matter, and I won't waste any more time with your squabbling. You've infringed on our regulations, and it's not the first time. You'll pay a fine.
Scheiße. That is ungerecht. Not just.
And you will be banished from the town, so that nothing like this happens again.
Now you're fucked. The guards are here.
Councillor, Menhard and Arn are friends of our good King Wenceslas. That's why they have his charter, isn't it? You don't want to treat someone of that stature like a common criminal or troublemaker. Show them the courtesy they deserve.
Fuck courtesy. To the pillory with them.
Trampling their honor and dignity underfoot is the same as trampling on the honor and dignity of our king.
Easy, Master Butcher. Kindly leave this matter to me. So, Master...
Henry.
Henry here is right in some respects. You have a charter from King Wenceslas, which, in truth, I cannot simply ignore. You will not be banished from the town, but I warn you, should this be repeated again, it will not be overlooked.
Ich verstehe, Ratsherr. Yes.
Good. I'm pleased to hear it. Nevertheless, you have actually been conducting the art of sword fighting illicitly. You shall therefore pay a fine, to which the Kuttenberg Sword-Fighting Brotherhood will be entitled for the infringement of their right, which also applies to your eloquent spokesman, Henry.
Councillor, that would be all well and good if things were as you say. That's not actually how it is. Because Meister Menhard here was not conducting any sword-fighting art.
Horseshit! What else would you be meeting up here with swords for, eh?
If he had actually been conducting the art of sword-fighting, but Master Menhard here was only defending his honor in a duel because I wronged him.
Yeah, that is true.
Every man has the right to defend his honor. But tell me, how exactly did you offend Master Menhard so inexcusably that it came to swords?
I spread stories about Menhard that he's, dishonorable and a coward.
Das stimmt. A man cannot let such an offense go unpunished.
Indeed. Slander is disgraceful. I understand your resentment, Menhard, but I cannot allow you to go around out with him outside the walls, however you like.
Verstanden, Ratsherr. Danke. Komm, Heinrich. Let us finish dealing with this matter. We are lodging in the Schenke Kaiser Karl, not far from here on Merchantstrasse. We will discuss our business there.
Unbelievable. Save yourselves!
I surrender!
Are you trying to kill somebody?
I won't put up with such loutish behavior.
All right, I'll pay. I don't want any trouble.
Very well. And don't let it happen again.
Such violence. Does anyone live by the Bible?
What are you waiting for? On your way!
What is it you need?
A fine day for some fine wares.
A what?
Come and take your pick.
Hey, where are you creeping to? Come and shop here! We've got enough for everyone!
Need some shoes, and if they fit me, I'll...
Grüß dich.
I'll have a look at the...
Wie schade, mein Herr.
Apples! Juicy apples! Yellow and red! Buy some apples! Onions, garlic, sharp like no other.
Greetings. I'll have a look at the ware.
Good people, gather round. You won't believe this. A whole village burnt to the ground.
Apples, juicy
Fruit,
apples, yellow and red.
vegetables,
Come and...
Mushrooms. Come
What
and
can
get
you do,
some
sir?
fresh mushrooms.
Don't be shy. Come closer and take a look. Quality goods here.
What are you here for?
I'll have a look at you.
Maybe next time then, sir.
Seeing as it's you, I'll give you a discount. What do you need, sir?
Show me your...
Nothing to your liking, sir?
Christ, it's hot out.
The finest
wares. Quality goods. Come and take the wares.
Welcome. Good afternoon.
Show me your wares.
Thank you. And come again, sir.
I'll have a look at your wares.
Nothing to your liking, sir?
Patience. Are they out of their bloody minds? They had 2 collections just like it already. And there are still holes in the walls. Phew.
I can't even take a piss without scratching my balls all bloody.
You're always welcome here, good sir. I'm glad you found what
To
you
your
wanted.
health, my friends!
Greetings.
Greetings. It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
You're always welcome here, noble sir.
Excuse me?
Yes? What is this about?
I'd like to discuss it with you.
A horse like that must cost as much as a farm. And that old priest is completely hammered again.
What did he say?
My greatest sin is that I have such nice breasts, and my second greatest is that I don't want to show them.
Watch where you're going!
Huh? Don't move a muscle! You are your horse!
Fuck off!
Fine, you had your chance.
Whoa!
Come on then! Punishment
Calm
by
down.
the blade!
I surrender!
My fate! You've been loitering around where you shouldn't have, and I've received reports of things going missing. Don't think we're idiots. You've been accused of theft. You'll pay a fine, and if I don't find those things on you, you'll pay for them too.
Restrain yourself. Let me inform you in good faith. If you think you can just give me a whipping, then you'll be defying the law of the land. And you'll suffer the consequences.
Excuse me?
Only the heathens do that. We Christians apply the law justly. You are a good Christian, are you not?
Well, of course I am. But what am I supposed to do with you then?
First and foremost, you must inform the court scribe in Prague what misdemeanor has been committed. Upon which, he shall make a record, and then inform you what you should do according to the law.
You're having me on, right? I'm not going to go to Prague on account of you.
Well, according to the law of the land, you should. But I understand that's no easy matter. Look here. Nothing terrible has happened, right? So let's agree to forget the whole thing, and you won't have to go to Prague.
All right then. But promise you won't get up to any more mischief.
Naturally. You have my word.
Greetings.
Good to see you, friend.
Greetings to you.
All right.
Is expecting you to...
God be with you.
Whoa!
Well then, does the poor thing still not know?
It's taking so long.
Christ's wounds, mind where you're going.
Aye. When I'm old and infirm, folks will come to me for the weather forecast.
Wine! Try some wine!
Hey, listen. Say thumb. Stick it up your bum!
Genius. It's hard to believe you're still single.
I wish you well.
God be with you.
I brought the things for the devil costume.
Yes, this will do. Come on, let's get to it. Well, that's that. What do you think?
Well, I didn't much believe in it, but even I'd shit myself with fright from it.
Shame I won't see the look on Bellissimo's face. Right, take all this and get going. We've got a lot to do. First, you need to get Bellissimo drunk enough to be thrown out of the baths. Then, when he's sleeping in the garden, you'll decorate the place a bit, light the torches, and then Bellissimo will know hell on earth.
How do I get Bellissimo drunk enough to end up in the garden?
Beatrice said he goes there when he gets thrown out of the baths, right? That's exactly what you need to arrange. Sneak into his room and take all his booze. Then, when he goes down for a drink and gets a little tipsy, you sit with him. After that, keep pouring it down him until he causes a scene and gets thrown out. But be careful not to pass out before he does, and make sure to wait until he's a bit merry, so he doesn't catch on to you.
How do I turn Bellissimo's garden into hell?
I'll help you with that, if you like. While you're getting Bellissimo drunk, I'll paint a devil on the wall and smoke up the place with sulfur. Then you just need to light the torches you've gathered and dress up in that costume.
Do you really think Bellissimo will fall for it?
Don't worry. The garden will be dark. He'll be drunk, and you'll look like the Prince of Hell. That's bound to rattle his guilty conscience. Just talk about sin and how you've come to take him to hell because his time has come. And don't do any silly antics like boo-boo. Have them for breakfast.
You're a right cunt. All right. Let's get it over with.
Chin up. The Prince of Hell can't be a crybaby.
What is it you need?
I'm just looking for something.
A fountain? Where does the water come from? Here, in the middle of...
This is my first time in the city, and I don't know my way around. Do you?
We'll see. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for a tavern. The Emperor Charles? But I don't even know what quarter it's in. I only know the merchant quarter.
That's the Italian quarter.
Italian quarter? That must be where the Italian court is then, is it?
Yes.
Thanks. I heard the food at that place is fantastic. Folks say their roasts fit for a king.
Hey! Get your hands off me! Give that back!
Wait! Stop! That's enough! I give up!
That's quite enough.
Had enough?
Aye.
Now hand it back. Everything you stole from me.
Here. That's all of it. Can I go now?
Piss off. And don't let me see you here again. Easy, good horse.
I apologize.
Careful.
And my second greatest, that I don't want to show them to him.
My respects.
Heretics, diabolical schemes.
I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention. You're just saying that. What are you barging in here for? What are you waiting for? Clear off!
My respects.
Innkeeper, a beer!
Oh, God.
Hey, listen. Say thumb.
Thumb?
Come in.
Stick it up your bum.
Willst du etwas trinken?
It's hard to believe you're still single.
Auf Wiedersehen.
What are you doing, strolling about without a light?
Jawohl.
Greetings. Care to have a drink with me?
Indeed, friend. Booze is my middle name. But hey, you look kind of familiar. Haven't we met somewhere? No, wait. Maybe somewhere else, right?
No, I just have one of those familiar faces. Come on. Drink before it gets warm.
You're right. What should we toast to?
Herrgott, I love Kuttenberg.
To God's grace.
And to always being able to buy it so cheap.
Courage. Du, come here. Willst du etwas trinken?
Oh yeah, God will have to turn a blind eye to me. A good Christian lives differently.
Women, booze, gambling and brawls, eh?
Oh, that was before. But when beer started slipping into liquor, gambling into debts, and women into one oddly tempting hole in a fence, I realized I needed to change my ways. But never mind that. What should we toast to now?
Honey, mein Schatz, come here.
To truth. The only path to freedom.
Well, to be honest, I don't really tell the truth much. I mean, Christ, this beer is strong. And that's the truth. What was I saying? Oh, right. Out with the truth. Out of my life. I don't know about you, but I'm still thirsty. Let's have another one, eh? One for the other leg.
We already did one for the other leg.
Ah, bollocks.
See? We haven't done that toast yet.
I love Kuttenberg. Noch einmal.
So, good health.
Aye, good health.
Honey, mein Schatz, come here.
By the way, do you know why the beer here is so damn good? It's got a certain secret ingredient.
Oh? What? What's that?
Beatrice always buys a big barrel, pours out half, and then... And then
what?
Then all the girls here take turns bathing in it, one after the other. Hey, I'm feeling a bit odd. Maybe I'll just lay down under this table, what do you think? Don't throw up on me down there, alright?
What? Under the table? Oh, you're supposed to get kicked out, so you go to the garden. I mean, that is... Oh, damn. Just under the table.
Listen, friend. Do you also suddenly have really wet hose? Damn it. The ground keeps getting closer and closer.
Noch einmal.
Oh, damn it. The idiot passed out. What now?
Christ.
Oh, well.
Get up. You'll
Nothing
catch
else
cold.
for it.
Do you hear me?
I'll have to carry him to
Wake
the
up.
garden.
Come here. Willst du etwas trinken?
Sleep sweetly, Bellissimo. Your awakening won't be so pleasant.
What the hell is all this racket? If I get you, I'll... Oh, fuck.
Bellissimo, I have come for you.
For me? But that's... Who are you and... What do you want?
I have many titles and names. I am the ruler of the corrupted and the damned. And you are coming with me. Straight to hell.
But wait, there must be some mistake. There are no corrupted souls here. I'm a good man. And more importantly, a good Christian. Maybe you've just lost your way, huh? Try the hole.
What?
That's a tavern. You'll find more sinners there than you can shake a stick at. I'm an honest old man, I swear. That is, an honest man in his prime.
And all the lying? Do you think that's honest too?
It's tough, Lord of Hell. I'm not really well learned. How am I supposed to always tell the truth when half the time I don't even know what it is? Sometimes things just slip out.
Is an honest man someone who drowns himself in booze every day?
Booze? Me? That's just bad digestion. No matter what I drink, it all ferments. Spin, and it's the same with food. Honestly, no matter what I eat, I always throw up tripe soup.
Tell me, is it honest to lie with harlots? And even with another man's wife?
But that was just once. Maybe twice at most. And if you mean the baker's wife, that wasn't my fault. I honestly thought I was kneading dough. I didn't notice she was leaning over the trough.
Enough! 3 answers. 3 lies you've given.
3 lies? Oh, dear Lord. I mean, Lord of Darkness, have mercy on my vessel. My vessel of sin. I haven't done anything that wicked. Certainly, I had a few drinks and made up a story or two, but who hasn't? I don't have any truly big sins.
Nothing big, you say? And what about betraying a friend? For the likes of you, we have a special place in hell. We'll flay you alive and boil you in your own blood.
Ah, how do you know about that? It was so long ago, and yes, it was a big sin, I admit that. I've repented now. That's got to count for something, doesn't it?
You call that repentance? Having a mass said in exchange for a painting? That's just greed and avarice.
Please, Lord of Hell, give me one more chance. Just one. Tell me what to do, and I'll promise I'll make it amends.
Very well. If you leave immediately on foot for Rome, never looking back, praying 3 Hail Marys in every town along the way, and finally asking the Holy Father for forgiveness, I'll spare you.
I swear, I promise by all that's holy, I'll pack up first thing in the morning.
Did you not hear me? I said immediately.
Right now? But it's so dark.
As dark as your soul, bullshit-imo. Shall I tear it to shreds?
No, please. That won't be necessary. If now, then now. Thank you, Lord of Hell. I promise I'll do everything just as you said.
How could one person have managed all those sins?
Always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
Not too bad. It'd be better if it wasn't raining, though.